Hello my dear ones and welcome to a new flight report. We are checking out AirAsia and lionair, and that in Thailand. So that's gonna be Thai AirAsia and Thai lionair. We're gonna go from Bangkok to Phuket and back, and we're gonna have a look what makes the difference between the two airlines. We're also gonna make it kind of comfortable. We're gonna sit in the first row seats, check in quite a lot of luggage, and also go to the lounge.
I'm Chris. I've been crazy about planes since childhood. As an opera singer and also privately, I'm constantly on the go with way over 100 detailed reports on my two channels. Everything here is about airlines, low cost, economy, business class and first class, but also about hotels and exciting travel destinations worldwide on all continents with lots of tips, insider knowledge, and above all, always honest. And today we're flying the cheap and comfortable way through Thailand.
So come with me from Bangkok to Phuket and from Phuket to Bangkok.
Let's start with Thai Lionair from Mueang Airport, which was replaced by the gigantic Suvarnabhumi Airport as the main airport in 2006. Today it's still used by low-cost airlines and the Thai military. It may have become a little old, but both building and carpet floors are still in very good shape, and not only thanks to these friendly cleaning robots. There's also quite good priority pass lounges here, which I'll show you later during the flight. Let's first board our Thai Lionair plane to Phuket.
On our way to take off, just a few words about this route. Bangkok, Phuket, Phuket, Bangkok. That's like the most important route within the country, connecting the capital with the major tourist island of Thailand. 6 airlines serve this route, and that's lionair, AirAsia, Nokair, Bangkok Airways, Thai Smile, and Vietjet. Flight time is always about 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes, around that. And actually the route is very beautiful when it comes to departure and arrival in Phuket, because it's one of the most beautiful approaches, and you should always see to get a window seat on this flight, because it's just too sad if you miss that kind of approach. You're gonna land with a beautiful view of all the small islands of Phang Bay, and this is really spectacular. Also the takeoff is really wonderful from Phuket. So let's hope we have good weather. And we're in the air. Thai Lionair is of course the Thai company of lionair, and lionair is one of 3 companies or airline companies that are actually not based in Thailand with their mother company, but elsewhere. And that's lionair, that's actually based in Indonesia, and then there's AirAsia that's actually based in Malaysia, and Vietjet that's of course based in Vietnam. And the companies here in Thailand are called Thai Vietjet, Thai AirAsia, and Thai Lionair. The first impression, I have to say, was not so fantastic, because it looks just a little dirty, or quite dirty actually. I'm pretty sure that actually bacterially or microbacterially it's all very well done, very cleaned and disinfected, but I mean the seats just look very, very worn. They look really dirty, like you saw that like generations have sat on those seats, and also the little compartments in front in the backrest are just way too worn, not beautiful at all, and actually a little disgusting. Although I think they're actually clean, they're not like full of bacteria, they're just super worn. And also the manuals here, for the safety manuals and so on, they're just super worn. I don't want to touch them, they look really disgusting. However, the bathroom was super tidy, really clean. On both AirAsia and Thai Lionair we're having a look at the preferred seats. Normally I don't want to spend money on that when I go on a low-cost carrier because I want to keep it low-cost. But I was just curious now for this report. We're going to sit in the front rows. Now I'm in the second row, and in the Asia I'm going to be in the first row. And well, to be honest, the seat pitch is not very good. It's very tight, and I have a look later if it's really bigger than the other rows more back in the plane. But so far I don't see this like a really great seat pitch. No.
Sweetie, what about the cost?
Like with all low-cost airlines, you first pay the ticket price and then you can buy all those add-ons, and that can become quite pricey sometimes, as we know. However, here it's quite okay. I paid 250 baht for a seat in the first rows. That's about $7 US dollars. And then there's 10 kilograms of checked luggage included, in addition to 7 kilos hand luggage and a small item. And if you want to have more luggage, you can just purchase more luggage. I purchased an extra 20 kilograms, so altogether I can carry or I can have 30 kilograms checked in luggage, and for these extra 20 kilos I paid 400 baht, and that's about 11 US dollars. So that's quite okay, I would say, for this flight. Before the flight from Bangkok to Phuket, I went to the lounge, and if you have a priority pass, you can access quite a few nice lounges in Don Mueang airport, but also in Suvarnabhumi, the big airport in Bangkok. And well, priority pass wasn't really doing a great game during the COVID crisis, because they just closed a few lounges when you think, okay, actually the airport is full, why do we close the lounge? And even now, they still have quite a few lounges closed, and that I really don't understand. I find it very upsetting, to be honest, because you still pay the price. You just don't get value for the money. However, there are some very nice lounges that are open. In Germany, for example, you have Hamburg, you have a nice lounge. Also in Rome, you have nice lounges in Malaga. And then in Bangkok, for example, you also have very nice lounges, and that's in Don Mueang, the Miracle Lounge and the Coral Premier Lounge. I'll show you a few photos because it's really quite nice there and worth going.
The time before flying a low-cost airline can be comfortable too. With the priority pass, for example, you get access to over 1,000 lounges worldwide, and that even with the cheapest flight ticket. Bangkok Don Mueang has several lounges like that, Phuket as well, and in Bangkok Suvarnabhumi airport you even get access to way over 10 lounges.
So in the meantime I had a look at the rest of the plane, and the seat pitch in the first couple of rows is not better than the rest of the plane. However, you have the big advantage of being quite comfortable here, because almost the whole plane is fully booked, or actually the plane is fully booked except for the first couple of rows, because for that you have to pay extra. Not much, but you have to pay extra, and nobody wants to do that. So it's a bit like sitting in business class on European airlines, where you have more space just because there's not many people sitting, or you have the middle seat empty.
In winter, planes come into Phuket mostly from the west over the sea, and in summer mostly from the east. The Phuket Approach from the east above Phang Bay is one of the most beautiful in the world, and as long as you're sitting by the window, you'll always have a first-class view, whether in business class or on a low-cost airline. On the left side you can see the islands between Phuket and the mainland, and on the right side there's the delta and rock islands of Phang Bay. By the way, now, before our flight back, would be the best time for you to subscribe to the channel with the little bell next to it, so you won't miss anything here. You would make my day. It's just a click, it's free, and you're really helping the channel to grow. There's many more exciting airline and travel reports from all parts of the world waiting for you. And here's already our Airbus of AirAsia that will fly us back to Bangkok. We still have a few minutes until boarding, and at Phuket's domestic terminal, the lounges of both Thai Airways and Bangkok Airways are accessible with a priority pass, even with a low-cost airline ticket, as well as the Coral Lounge, which in my opinion is the best choice. At AirAsia, boarding is also done according to groups, and the so-called hot seats go first. That's the first 5 rows and the emergency exit seats. At first, everything inside looks the same as in Thai Air, and here too the first rows of seats have red top covers. And yet there are some differences. But more on that after takeoff, this time directly over the open sea just before a storm.
Well, that was again quite a tough takeoff, and the planes over here in Thailand and Southeast Asia really have to be quite tough to get all those monsoon clouds and heavy rain clouds. However, up here now, everything is just as nothing ever happened. AirAsia is the pioneer of low-cost airlines in Asia, and they have also a very big fleet of more than 200 planes. And what is also pretty interesting is that they are quite economic when it comes to passenger kilometers, and I read that they need only 52% passenger load to fly economically or actually profitable. However, I must also say I entered the plane in the second when the last passenger left the jetway. That means they didn't have any time to really clean the plane, and I'm not so sure if I really like that. Yes, I am sure I don't like it actually. Although they didn't have time to clean the plane in between 2 flights, the seats and the whole cabin here looks so much cleaner on AirAsia than it was on Thai Air. And I mean, the seats look much cleaner and they're much fresher, much newer, and also the magazines here, these security or safety cards, actually here in the seat in front of us, in the seat pockets, they also look much better. They're just not so overused as it was in Thai Air. And Thai Air, they looked so awful actually that I would not have wanted to touch them at all. And that's not really the sense of a safety card, right? You might want to touch it and just to read it. If you have a look on my channel, you'll see also another report about Thai AirAsia, and that is a flight from Phuket to Kuala Lumpur, but that's before the COVID crisis hit the country and the world. But there's also another report about Thai Vietjet. I was in Thailand at the peak of the COVID crisis, and I flew around the country a little, so have a look at that too, and also check out my other Thailand reports. I did quite a lot of hotel reports and also the biggest beach report about Phuket on all of YouTube. By the way, if you're just about to do your seat reservation and don't know on which side you should sit, I recommend to book a seat on the left window side on a flight from Phuket to Bangkok, because you're most probably gonna fly over the Gulf of Thailand and you're gonna see the beautiful shoreline between Suratani and Hua Hin on the left side, while on the right side you're gonna see mostly sea, just the sea. However, when you fly back from Bangkok to Phuket in the other direction, it doesn't really matter on which side you sit, because I mean, of course, on the right side you're gonna see again the shoreline between Hua Hin and Suratani, but it can happen that on the left side you would see, just before approaching into Phuket, you would see Koh Samui, Koh Tao, Koh Phangan, and it's also very beautiful. However, directly for landing it doesn't matter at all, because on both the left side and the right side of the plane, the approach into Phuket is just phenomenal, really beautiful.
And we are already on final approach into Bangkok Don Mueang. So what can I say about these airlines here? Thai Air, Thai Air Asia. Well, for sure, this plane here of Thai Air Asia has the much nicer seats. Everything is a little nicer still, not as run down as on Thai Air, at least on my flights. The seats are so much better, like in better shape than the other one, and also like the security or safety papers, safety leaflets are just not ugly as in the other one, but still quite new and clean. Other than that, AirAsia has a little higher costs on the side for all the add-ons. On the other hand, it doesn't matter so much because it's still quite cheap. And I mean, the tickets of all those airlines are really pretty cheap within Thailand, no matter what, if it's AirAsia or Thai Vietjet or Thai Air. And then you have also the other airlines that are really fun flying. That's Bangkok Airways and Thai Smile. And of course, flying in Thailand is always pretty great, no matter whether it's during the crisis or afterwards. So my dear ones, I hope you really enjoyed this flight report about Thai Air and Thai Air Asia, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of really interesting airline reports waiting for you on low cost, economy class, business class and first class on all continents of the world. So stay tuned and see you again very soon here at Travel, Sing, Fly.